Hello friends, welcome to our channel and today we will learn about a dice game using the macro. First we select the cell which is dice 1 and then again we select the another cell which is dice 2, and after selecting the whole cells then we again create or then we make another cell for the total, and we go here in the cell and write here total. After writing the total, we merge the lines or the merge the cells, and again we make a combination and merge for the total values or the total digit. This is the simple cells that we need to make. After making the cells, we need to make it presentable like bold by coloring the data or coloring the cell, and use the formatting for the second color as well. For the total, again bold, and again we need to color the cell or we need to color the data, and then we need to use the macro function. We go here in the developer option or the developer tab, and then you can see here the record macro function. We click on the record macro function for the recording at the back end. After clicking on the recording macro function, we simply need to assign a macro name. You can assign the name as per your own need. I simply assign it, and also I assign a shortcut key. You can assign a shortcut key as per your own need. After assigning the macro function, now in the dice first cell we use equals to RANDBETWEEN formula between bracket open. In the bottom we select 1 comma, and for the top we select 6 as limitations in the dice. In the similar way, we go here in the second dice function and use here equals to ran between, again the limitations 1 for bottom and 6 for top, bracket close, enter. This is how we have completed dice 1 and the dice 2. Now we make it presentable in the center alignment, again center alignment, and make it bold as well. And after making the bold and the central alignment, we go here in the total. We simply need to use the sum function equals to sum bracket open, then we select the dice 1 and the dice 2, so we select the whole draw which includes both dice, then close the bracket and enter, so we get the total. Now we make it presentable, go here in the central alignment, increase the font size to make it presentable, and bold, and change the font color. You can change the font color as per your own need. I have changed the color in the yellow, but yellow is not as much eye catchy, so you can select the color as per your own choice. After selecting the color, our macro function is completed, so we simply need to close or stop the macro function. So we again go here in the developer tab, and in the developer tab you can see here the stop recording function. We click on stop recording and our macro function completed. To execute a function we need a button, so we go here again in the developer option and in the developer option, but before that, if you need to remove the grid lines, so you can see this function as well. Now we go here in the developer option, and in the developer option you can see here insert button, and select the button as per your own choice. Place the button, and then a box will appear where we need to assign our selected or recorded macro. Then press OK, Then you can assign a name to the button as well as per your own choice, and you can assign it without, or you can assign with the spacing as well. I simply assign the name like roll dices. Then our button is completed, our macro function is completed. Now we simply need to trace the macro function. I simply press click on the button and it will randomly give a value, and the combination of dice are also given here. I simply need to press OK, and every time it will generate a random combination or the random number which limits with the limitation of the dice. This is how you can use this simple macro function by simple macro technique and the two different formulas, which is RANDBETWEEN function and the second one is sum function. These two combinations will help you to make a simple random dice game.